Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Great to have you along. UB Stadium in Buffalo, home to the Buffalo Bulls. The Bulls will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Notre Dame's offense will start this game off. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the grab. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
And that's a really good decision by the quarterback. Don't take the sack, throw the ball away. Now, listen, we can debate whether that was intentional grounding or not because he's still in the pocket. I'm not sure that that's not classified as grounding, but they didn't call it. So, you know what? Nice throwaway, QB.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Off the play fake on first down. It's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Big-time play there in the passing game. That's important for Notre Dame, too, as a program, because we know they've always been able to run the football, and we've seen them in recent years get to the playoff. They've reached national championship games, but they haven't been able to pull it off. For this program to take the next step, they have to be more consistent and dynamic in the explosive passing game, and I think this guy gives them the opportunity to take the program to the next level.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Got his man. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. The give to the tailback. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
You know, timing is so important in the RPO game, especially on 3rd down. Quarterback and receiver just didn't have it there, and now it's 4th down.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Makes a grab past the marker. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise. The opening drive, nice execution. They scored a touchdown. That was big time.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So Buffalo's offense has the ball for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball.
There he goes. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
To the air on first down. Got his man on the outside. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Bulls are in the hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Good timing on the quick out. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down.
First down for the offense.
Gets the back moving. From the red zone, looking for a man. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Off the RPO, complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Third down coming up.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a third down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced the big interception.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. And they force a negative play.
Motion from the wideout. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. Working that left side. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
I think a big part of the formula to this team's success is their ability to get after the quarterback. In game one, they had 6 sacks and obviously won that football game. They know coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback, and they're off to a great start.
Quickly to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that third down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the grab on the left. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Leaves it with the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. The Bulls line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. They bring the punter onto the field now. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And the Bulls will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Here come the Irish back on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll go right back to him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Swings it out to his running back. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Gets it out fast. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
You got to give this guy credit all season long. He's played well, he's stayed healthy, and he's just executing. With that last throw, he's now surpassed 4,000 yards as we get late in the season.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Well, this guy certainly, from a statistical standpoint, has done everything to deserve a trip to New York City. He has been a big playmaker week in, week out for this offense. Get this, that last touchdown was his 20th touchdown catch of the season. This guy has been unstoppable.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs later.
And here's a fumble bounced right back to them.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Quickly out to the tight end.
And it's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. Quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Hauls it in, looking for space. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They evened things up the last time they had it. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Wants to go up top. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. Touchdown, Buffalo! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Illinois has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 21 to Penn State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find.
Lofts one high and deep. He's got it inside the 30. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. So you really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
They'll move the wide receiver. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Floats it out in space. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
On the play.
That little swing pass was designed to get the running back loose and get him some space, and the defense was there to shut it down.
Yeah, and I want to get him the ball in space. I got to find ways to make that happen, but after he catches it, I need him to be a great running back. I need him to make people miss and make big plays. I'm finding ways to get him touches. Now he's got to make those big plays for him.
Here's a heat. He's going to run it. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
And, man, that's impressive because I feel like this QB, he knew it, Reese. Like, he knew exactly where he needed to get to. He drops back. He wants to pass the football, but he's like, I got plenty of space to get the 1st down with a little extra, makes that decision, and gets the 1st down.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Trying play action. It's complete to the left. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. From the gun, running back gets to give. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And backed up, first and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that. Second down now. A little more space for the offense, backed up, a little more room to operate and try to maybe find some windows to throw a football here.
Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Buffalo.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Might as well give it to him again. Crosses the 45. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
For the offense.
Well, there's no mystery who they're throwing the football to, but defenses still can't find a way to cover this guy. With that last catch, he now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the season.
And the Bulls want to crank the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it first and 10. Turning it on! And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
First and goal, Buffalo.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Got his man quickly. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here come the Irish back on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
And, yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game, one of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Got it in the middle. It's Griffin. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The give on the option. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Fires to the big fella. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Running free. Touchdown, Irish. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. That lead has been sliced to 7, and now they'll try to put something together here. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The Bulls want to pick up the tempo.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Pass interference. Offense.
We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. He's got an open man. Knocked down for the tackle. And the Bulls come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Here's the handoff. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. The Bulls send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Motion from the wide receiver. Running to the left. Got room to work. Got the first down. Looking for more. racing down the left side, running inside the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Red pass, it's complete. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Completed pass, he goes nowhere. In fact, they lose yardage. And the Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Bulls want to move quickly. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. The Bulls trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
I love the vision on the quarterback by this defense. Dude, you know that ball's going to come out pretty quick down here on the goal-to-go situation. They break on the football, and they make sure they swat it down so the offensive guy can't make a play.
Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. Looking to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
3rd and short, I have no problem with RPO because I can run it or I can throw it if I see something opening. Maybe he should have ran that one. You got 2 downs possibly to still try to make it happen, but he definitely didn't throw an accurate ball.
They come to the line of scrimmage full of guts, passing on the field goal attempt that would give them the lead and going for the touchdown on 4th down. He'll set up to throw. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He'll be pushed out of bounds, not even close to the goal line on 4th down, and they'll have to give up the football. Notre Dame backed up in the shadow of its own goal post, looking for room on 1st down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got the 1st down and more. Lots of room to run. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
You got to give it to the defense, man. Great effort. They got gashed up front. It looked like that running back was gone. How about the speed and hustle defensively to track that guy down and tackle him before he scored?
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And and that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. That's his third touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30. Finds some room. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he splits the uprights, and we're tied in the fourth. They have not been able to cover this guy all day.
Nah, I tell you what, this offense is featuring him. They're doing a really good job. This guy is explosive. He's dynamic. He's making big plays. And heck yeah, I'm going to get him the football as many ways as I can. Kudos to the offense for finding the game.
Here come the Irish back on offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got his man downfield. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. So you get stuffed on first down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now in this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real cat-and-mouse game going on right now between these two coaching staffs.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Irish send out the punt unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense.
And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I get it. It's the 4th quarter. It's a tie game. I need to go out and make a play offensively. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to be on the sideline now after that interception. As a quarterback, I'm like, please, defense, please go out there and bail me out. Give me another opportunity to go take the lead and win this ball game.
They'll run it from the gun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Bulls moving quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, Buffalo! They move on top here on the 4th.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here come the Irish back on offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. With the catch, it's Griffin. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
I got to be honest, I thought this tight end was going to have a much bigger role in this game. They wanted to get him the football early and often, but after that drop here in the second half, he still doesn't have a catch.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed, he's got power, he's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And, man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks. Add another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over the field, and he has made some serious plays for this defense.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wants to throw it. Pressure coming. Quarterback moving. Touchdown, Irish! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
On the move from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. From the gun, the running back has it. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
It's complete to the right. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Bulls will line it up on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. The Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Give to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. What a finish we have unfolding here. The offense in the waning moments and a chance to take the lead. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And this to put them on top as we get close to closing time. Going right down the boulevard. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think